It's arguably the most famous one-make series in motorsport. 35 years after it all started, the Porsche Carrera Cup is finally arriving in North America.
Porsche Carrera Cup is a globally recognized brand in racing, widely considered the best of the best when it comes to one-make competition at Porsche Motorsport North America. We've always wanted to bring Carrera Cup to our market. For one reason or another, the stars never aligned, but as we introduced the next generation of the 911 GT3 Cup, we felt like now was a good time to do it.
The timing of the launch follows the Porsche factory team's withdrawal from the GTLM class of the IMSA Sports Car Championship last year, and coincides with the introduction of their new Type 992 version of the GT3 Cup car.
We've been trying to get here for a long time, so with the launch of the new car, it allows us to be here. There's obviously some financial things that go into getting us into this series. Porsche doesn't approve Carrera Cups just on the willy-nilly. It's a big process, and it's taken several years to make sure that our staff and the staff of our scrutineers and all of our teams are up to date.
We have 8 events, 16 races, so 2 races per event. They're sprint races, 45 minutes each. We are scheduled to be at Toronto, Indy, Road America, VIR, Watkins, Glen, Indianapolis, and Road Atlanta, along with Petit Le Mans. We're starting here, of course, in Sebring, which is an excellent place to start and a challenging spot for the car, for sure.
Porsche shipped 23 brand new Cup cars to the US in February, and the new model made its North American debut in a 34-car field competing across Pro and Pro-Am, with a Pro-Am 991 class for the older cars.
This new Porsche GT3 992 is absolutely a fantastic car. I drove it for the first time last week when we took delivery of it here at Sebring. The downforce is incredible. For anybody that knows Sebring, going into turn 17, we're breaking past the 2 marker, which is really, really late, and we're carrying over 140, almost 150 miles an hour.
I think Porsche, the driver, did something different, and it felt really, really nice. The first initial thoughts of the car were phenomenal. Really quick, and surprisingly quick around the corners, being a rear-engine car.
It's, in my opinion, way too fast. It's about 4 or 5 seconds faster than our old car around here, which is a big deal for our drivers, but it brings up the level of competition. So because of that, we have better drivers in the series this year.
Every driver under 23 qualifies for the Porsche Young Driver Programme, giving them a chance to follow in the footsteps of US legend Pat Long, with a fully funded season as a Porsche Junior in the Mobil 1 Super Cup.
After 2 decades of being the lone American at Porsche, I think they're ready for some young talent. Looking at the grid this year, there's a huge, huge crop of hopefuls. The lap times are right there with the GTD so far, which is very inspiring. The equality of the cars really means that if you see a driver standing out above the rest, he's going to be a special talent for the future.
We focused efforts on a Porsche Junior program here in North America with a module of different programs to teach them not only lessons on the track about the car itself and about race engineering and data analysis, but also life lessons.
This is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. We've got fitness, nutrition, driving coaches, data analysis, mental training, all this stuff that's going to come this year from the Porsche Junior program. I feel I'm going to benefit from it a lot.
From my end, if you look at Porsche and their history, with me being Canadian, Porsche in Canada is huge. And we haven't had a Canadian Porsche factory driver, so that is ultimately the goal. I'm a North American junior now, but I want to be a junior driver and then eventually, hopefully, a factory driver.
Sebastian Priaulx entered the record books as the inaugural winner in the new series, the first of many young hopefuls aiming for that factory driver career.
It's really, really important. For me personally, that's my legacy. When I get to see that kid that makes it and he's a factory driver and I still get to pat him on the back and call him a kid because he came through our program here, it's very, very special to me on a personal note.